What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking, what's cracking, what's cracking? Back with another one from the LeBron James Vault. This one, LeBron James' iconic chase down blocks. Now, despite popular belief, especially from the millennials out there and whatever generation happens after, I can't keep up with all that stuff, but LeBron James was not the originator of the chase down block. He was not the original pioneer of the chase down block. There are greats before LeBron James that were smacking that ball, rejecting that ball against the backboard out of bounds, grabbing it out of midair, in chase down variety way before LeBron James. Two people, Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, were doing the chase down block back in the day. However, for these two guys, like many of their amazing accomplishments and highlights, we just don't have the video footage enough video footage to embark on a journey in their career from whence it was back in the day. But they were doing that with regularity. Both of these guys were Olympians. Bill Russell at 6'10", Wilt Chamberlain at 7'1", freaks of nature. What both these guys were able to do. Especially defensively. On the fast break or in the half court. Another guy that was doing a chase down block before LeBron James is none other than Bobby Jones, aka the Secretary of Defense. And similar to those two guys that I just mentioned, we just don't have all the video footage, but I've seen enough video footage to see that this guy was chasing down shots. I mean, one of the greatest defenders to ever play the game in Bobby Jones. That was one of the most badass nicknames, aliases for an NBA player. The Secretary of Defense, SecDef. I love it. Hell, even Clyde Drexler was getting down on the chase down block to a lesser degree. Dominique to a lesser degree. Michael Jordan got his hands in on some to a lesser degree. Hell, Michael Jordan with the Wizards snatched it chase down style against the Chicago Bulls. Pinned it both hands against the backboard, snatched it off. And he did it in his career with the Bulls. Jordan was one that did it. Kobe, to a lesser degree, has a handful of chase down blocks. These are just some names I've mentioned. But what I will say is that LeBron James took the chase down block and ran with it and did it at such a consistent basis and for an extended period of time that he kind of took the chase down block and kind of made it his own staple, given the regularity of which he did it. And obviously we are now in the more modern times, and we have everything LeBron James does, there's video evidence of it, and it'll stay around forever, unlike much of the players in the past. Players in the past, you're scrapping through old tapes, and if you're lucky enough to get your hands on some vaults that have this footage and you can pull it off, but it's much harder than how the media works today, technology. How things are readily available the minute they happen now, and we can immediately pull it and keep it somewhere forever, as opposed to going back and trying to dig up old stuff, media conversions and all that, right? So, but LeBron James has made the chase down block his own, no question about it. And even this late into his career, at this stage of his career, he's still catching people on the chase down blocks. LeBron James is one of the most absolute freak of natures we've ever seen in the NBA. Especially at his size, 6'8", in that realm of 6'8", I definitely think he's by far the craziest freak of nature we've ever seen. And I lobby him right up there with Giannis Antetokounmpo, like I said, Russell, Wilt Chamberlain. All four of those guys are some of the freakiest players, freakish athletes you'll ever see. And then some others I'm not mentioning, but yeah. But anyway, I've ran on too long. Let's take a look at these LeBron James iconic chase down blocks, shall we?
To the rim, so it's been feast or famine for Russ so far. At the end of blocked by James on the chase down, and he does the.
Clark knocks it away again. Clark picks it up, layup, blocked by James.
One thing I love about that one, LeBron a fool for this. He could have grabbed the ball and secured the possession. Probably would have been the smarter thing to do. But he was trying to send a message here. He's like, I'm going to let you get that ball because I know damn well you're going to try to go straight to the rack. And I'm going to send it back. And I'm just sending a message. And my plan is to demoralize you here. Rather than take the possession, I'm going to demoralize you. Whether I retain the ball or I knock it out of bounds or whatever. I want to inject fear into you. I don't want you to I want you to think twice when I'm in your way again.
Dellavedova the rebound. This is a good defense by Clark.
Knocked away from Harrell. So he tried to force it up. Sexton, well, LeBron blocks.
Over to Cylinder, Sexton takes it the distance and throws it up, and LeBron just swats it away.
3-on-1 break for Boston. Rozier to the basket. Oh, blocked by James. He did it again.
Turned it over, but good hustle back. And he meets him at the summit.
Rebound to Brown. Joe Johnson tracked by Love. And LeBron James. He tracked him down. Oh, chase down number 3. Replay as LeBron James had him on a radar.
Yes, he was missed.
They do. Throwaway. LeBron stolen by Dennis Smith Jr. And in attack mode. Oh, the chase down block. He's done it to so many, and Dennis Smith Jr. is in the club now. Smith in pursuit. Ginobili blocked by James.
Talk about it, be about it. Here, James chases him down, protects the rim, and prevents.
Teague on LeBron. You got to get this. And they turn over James, and a chase down block. He erased it. Now you can see. Keep an eye on it. Now watch him. Said will turn. He's going to lump it.
Anunoby, he didn't want it. Now he wants the rim. Blocked out of bounds. That's LeBron James.
Giving up the middle, but he recovers and just...
That's good defense by Tucker. Stood his ground. LeBron punches that into the family section.
Which is so crucial.
He called Smith the Cavaliers' 911 guy, the one who bails them out in tough situations.
There's another look as LeBron comes from one of those LeBron chase down moves.
Get to him before he gets the ball.
All right, here's Barbosa. Oh, the chase down by James.
Good away.
Barbosa got that long-ass stride. I bet he thought he had that, too. He's like, I'm going to take this long-ass burst stride, and I'm about to get off. Nope.
Here comes Ellis. Blocked by LeBron again. He's done 2 of those Tayshaun Prince, Reggie Miller, baby.
Helping his team out any way he can, sizing it up.
Now it's DeJounte Murray. 1, 2. Oh, chased down by James. Blocked by LeBron.
Here's the
look
play.
at it.
Murray.
You heard on that last highlight, he referenced Tayshaun Prince and Reggie Miller. That was in the playoffs. Tayshaun made that really big block against Reggie in the Detroit versus Indiana series in the fourth quarter.
Thrown away, picked up by Brown. Finds Rozier, threw it behind him. Layup blocked by James. Oh, what a sensational block. And nearly made a sensational play.
Good switch by
Leonard the steal,
LeBron.
nice advance pass, Patty Mills. Layup blocked by James, swatted out of bounds. Big steal there, picking the pocket of Green. LeBron says, not on my watch, Tyrone. Tyler.
You better get
Tyrone.
You better get Got to stop the ball. Augustine, there was splattered out by LeBron James. He chased him down.
First, Cavaliers look like they're going to get that lead to shoot. Oladipo makes his move, drives to the rim. Oh, it's blocked by...
Oh, I remember this one. This was in the playoffs. Series tied 2-2. You can see right there, 95-95. Well, right now, 3.5 seconds left, but a little bit more time before that when the play started. And Victor Oladipo went up for that layup. Again, this was a goaltending. This was a clear... I ain't no hater. I'm all about the truth. And this is one of the most crazy blown plays I've ever seen in NBA history. The Indiana Pacers had a good chance of going up 3-2 in this series. And this was a clear goal. To me, it wasn't even close to be like, oh, man, that's close. I don't know if it hit the backboard first or not. Real time I watched this, I was like, that's a clear goaltending. They're not going to call that? Indiana should be up 97-95 right now. with 3.5 seconds left. They didn't review it. They didn't do anything. And I'm watching it. And I think even, I'm trying to think about during the game live when they did the replay, they were kind of like, oh, that's kind of close there. I can't tell. I was like, what do you mean? It's clearly the ball hit the backboard. That was one, and nobody talks about this play. Nobody talked about it. You know how the media is, brushing that stuff under the rug. You didn't see it. Watch the replay. It's a clear goaltender. And ball hit the backboard there. LeBron hits it.
McRoberts sends Walker. Walker backs up Battier, and James spanks it out of bounds.
Very well. It's because of this guy right here. Credit Battier.
That's the 10th turnover for the Lakers. 10 in the first quarter. We still have 2:43 remaining.
We're getting to a skirmish with
Bubble time.
Morris and Hero right now.
Irving drives, well defended. Ball knocked away by Barnes. Iguodala ahead to Curry. Shumpert in pursuit. Blocked by James. Rejects it out of bounds. Good hustle defensively.
Quick pace, and it's picked off by Bradley. James back. Oh, he challenged James, and James got a piece of it. Quick and low is engine into Domain's chase down. Number 4 here. Here comes LeBron. He blocks it. LeBron blocks D'Angelo.
By LeBron. The turnover, D'Angelo says, I got me an easy one. Oops. Where did he come from?
Played by Dellavedova. Here comes Parker, saw a lane. LeBron James flattened it. Came from behind, had it on the radar.
I don't know if Derrick Rose makes the Hall of Fame. Every former MVP that's eligible.
Was that Courtney Lee?
Are you kidding me?
This spectacular play by LeBron.
The Pacers are on it.
I think that was Courtney Lee. Cool story about that one. Originally, LeBron attempted a similar chase down block against Courtney Lee, and Courtney Lee was on a Magic. This might have been, not completely sure, this might have been in the 2008-2009 Eastern Conference Finals. Might have been during that time, not completely sure. But Courtney Lee went in, kind of like same setup, but this time Courtney Lee flushed the dunk. I guess LeBron came back here and got his revenge.
2-on-1. There's Hill. Rejected by James.
I mean, meet me at Mount Everest with the block shot here on Joe.
Rozier blocked by Green. Oh, excuse me, James. Running behind and rejects it out of bounds. The chase down block.
Olynyk with the steal. He has Bradley, but James back.
I love that one with the left hand extended out. Nasty. Give me that.
And Avery Bradley.
A little hot. Westbrook on LeBron. LeBron ate it up at the rim. Wow, he got some bounce in those 35-year-old legs. And through Covington, counted. Weight room time.
Turnover picked up by Williams. Here comes Shaman around James. LeBron knocked it away. Retrieved by Harkless. What an amazing block.
And don't feel bad, Shaman. I've been in this same situation.
Right now he's being reevaluated.
Oh, Richardson with a bad.
That was a tough one on the 360.
And LeBron James doesn't give up on the.
Now, LeBron James did hit his wrist, to be fair, but still, that's tough.
Play. He slicks 60 jam. LeBron James comes.
Pope taking his time, getting up, holding his knee. LeBron just spikes that on the glass. Davis does the same.
And it's stolen by Bledsoe. Chased by Irving. Bledsoe had it chased down by LeBron James. Lakers get back. The signage goes quickly. Chased down that time by the Lakers. Going downhill. Spotted by LeBron James. That ball will never be the same. 11 on the shot clock.
Trying to get down inside. LeBron reads it and
Got him up high, and Rose, an elite penetrator, just had it swatted away by James.
Off the rim right here, but how about defensively?
But look at all the driving. LeBron James! What does a king always do to a prince? He puts him in his place. Big time quarter, but LeBron James.
That's so cheesy,
Clock
but I had
ticks
to
down
laugh.
to 2, down to 1. Rivers goes strong, and it's blocked by James. Covington puts it back. No shot. No basket. Covington got it off.
Team and the type of team that can really give the Knicks problems. James with the rejection to half court.
Here's Mo Williams down the other end. Goes upside and reverse layup.
Scoring, average 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Got huge here in the fourth quarter.
Buddy Hield, hard drive. Consumed by LeBron James. He ate it up. Blocked by LeBron James. That ball will never be the same. Indeed, a salute. Get that weak stuff out of here.
Taken by Iguodala. Off to the races. Drive past Irving. Gets inside. Layup blocked by James.
Shot ready before he receives the ball. Did it again there. Baseball. And splattered by LeBron James.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Yes. LeBron doing a good job. Here comes Payne. Trying to get off the shot. LeBron James. That ball will never be the same. It's still going. On Lawson. Taking the challenge. Changing his drive. Blotted out of bounds by LeBron James.
Really play with your feet.
Kirk Heinrich.
Heinrich gets inside, running. Layup blocked by James. James with the block.
Got away with a push on Tristan Thompson.
And James with an emphatic block on Cephalosha.
Four-time MVP, gonna say twice on the pipes. Comes.
Here's Rose in the open floor. Rose splitting through. Oh, rejected at the chase down by LeBron James.
But maybe he was just saving that block. He didn't want to go up against Derrick Rose.
106-76. They've outscored the Blazers. They are plus 30 in the last 3 quarters.
Please check your rear view objects in your rear view mirror.
Here's Rose. Rejected by James.
He seriously, look at this. He comes down.
Curry drives again. Left-handed blocked by James. Rejected out of bounds. He's done that a couple of times in these finals.
You see the track down by LeBron. Big time.
In the preseason. Here's Lee. Got the step.
Dang, got Courtney Lee another time.
This is not fair. You mentioned it in the first half, Marv, that he wanted to let.
Here comes Warren, finding Peyton, trying to get to the rim. Stuck it up. LeBron James deleted it. A mini chase down.
Savages tonight.
They're cold anyway.
Blocked by LeBron James. He stepped on his garden hose. Just like the block he did in the championship game. Get that weak stuff out of here.
Iguodala to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Oh, my goodness.
The thing about some of LeBron James' chase down blocks that are so wild is that this dude be out of the picture sometimes. Completely out of the picture. You think you're by yourself, and this dude is pushing it, bro. Sprinting. Almost like he teleports from one side of the court to the other. Next thing you know, you getting your shot pinned against the backboard. Swatted, going the other way. Like the dude. When you see LeBron start doing that, put his head down slightly, it's like, oh boy, he about to catch up. The dude be completely out of the picture sometimes. Like, where he come from? And they got to the point, once he started doing that so often, people started getting scared on the fast break. They did. They started having second thoughts on the fast break, and you see him stumble or fumble with the ball sometimes out of anticipation and fear that LeBron's going to hit him with the chase down. He's almost turned. He turned that chase down block into a psychological weapon against players. I've seen players alter their shots thinking LeBron James was behind them. It's quite funny. But yeah, man, Bron kind of took it and ran with it, and he's now pretty openly, identified with the chase down block now. But yeah, especially some of those, man, just filthy. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think about it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and I will catch you on the next one. We out, baby.